Have you ever wished that someone else noticed how freaking amazing you were as a person? And in the same breath, have you noticed how freaking great others are, but you just never thought to tell that person? Seems like a bit of an unequal equation, am I right? This is Sarah with Your Ideal Self, and I help you take the person you are and merge it with the person you want to be. And if you want to learn how to do that more, you can do one of two things. One, subscribe to this channel, and two, you can give people the love they crave. Now, I know that this is kind of a trite thing to tell you guys to all do. We all know that we should give people love. So that's not the only thing I'm going to tell you about in this video. I'm also going to tell you the consequences of not giving people the love they need. Now, we all probably remember Mr. Rogers from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. So Fred Rogers was that guy in that TV show that was so positive all the damn time, and he was like giving out love to everyone who watched. He's even got a quote that I love, and it reads, "The world needs a sense of worth, and it will achieve it only by its people feeling that they are worthwhile." I love the positivity. There are people all around us with positive traits, and we see them. There they are in the distance, but we don't tell them about how amazing they are. I'll give you a couple examples that might resonate with you. I have this friend, and I love this trait in her because she always tells me exactly what she's thinking. No BS. She tells it to me straight. And after reflecting upon it, I really appreciate that. I have another friend who, when we have a bunch of girls' trips, she always plans like to a T, and she checks in with us like, "Hey, you want to book this Airbnb?" and "Hey, I found these flights cheaper." And this might be something that seems obvious and like obviously that person knows, but how many people actually tell her? These are just a couple examples so you can think about the people in your life. But I do want to make the point, a very important point, that these people in our lives, it seems like they're gonna be like this forever. It seems like that person over there is always gonna be kind and considerate, and that person over there is always gonna be so helpful. It seems like they would never stop being who they are because it's obviously core to them. That is a mistake. Big mistake, people. We can't assume that people are gonna just continue being this niceness if it's not reinforced. Really, guys? Can't you just imagine what happens if you don't get reinforced? Like, there's no reason to do the damn thing again. Like, you know those old people? Like, really old people that don't really seem to give a fuck about their job or about others? I kind of got the theory that that's because when they were doing stuff that was like valuable to the world and helpful and considerate, that those people just didn't get reinforced, so they went into this trajectory of non-helpfulness. It's like a person can just get into this desert where there ain't no love or kindness, and no one tells you when you do something good, so it's a real dry desert, and it's hot, and there's no water. But there can be water if you, yes you, as a person, are the water to the people who need it, who are in that loved, deprived desert. And obviously we try to surround ourselves with people who recognize the good in us and tell us when we do something right. Our friends, our lovers, our co-workers. We try to surround ourselves with the right people, but it's not like we're necessarily trained as young people to look at something good in others and tell them. It's not like it's in our education system, unless you got like some really great teacher, whatever, that changes your life. Maybe you got a good mom and dad that do that for you. But it's not really taught, which is why I like Mr. Rogers, because he teaches the little ones positivity and appreciation, and that people need to be seen as worthwhile. We're going to a quick intermission, and you're gonna see me loving on my horse Lincoln, because sometimes we can get love from a bunch of other people, but we can also get love from animals. And we're back. It's example time, people, because I know you get the concept that I'm going for, but maybe it'll jog some ideas in your head about the people in your life that need this when I give you some examples from my life. 1. My dearest father. My dearest father emigrated from Scotland when he was a wee little boy, didn't get any money from his parents, and he grew roots here and he made something of himself, and now he's like a big shot at the University of, I won't tell you guys because I think it might be private. Anyway, that guy overcame so many barriers. He overcame poverty, he made something of himself, he worked hard at these restaurants that he worked, and he became a manager, and then he made something of himself, and he's doing very well for himself. I recognize that, but how often is he told, good job? Yeah, maybe he gets some praise from some co-workers, but no one, I'm pretty darn sure, has told him, you made something of yourself and I am proud of you. I told him that. I told him that, and I told him that he raised me well, because he needed that, and I could tell when I told him that something zapped, some like water was fed to him, and his thirst was quenched by my love. Another example is another friend I have. She lives a lifestyle which I admire. She does what she wants. She quit her job, she finished off her MBA strong, and now she's helping her husband with his business. She goes on trips, she does whatever, she does what the frick she wants, and I can tell that she's got a mindset of like, this is what I do and I don't care what y'all think. And I love that about her. And I told her that. And these don't just have to be your friends. If you see some good that someone does, you call it out. Don't forget to tell those people because they need your love. This video was inspired by my man. My man loves to communicate to me and express love, and I need that and I crave it and I love it, and he satisfies the desert that needs the water. Thank you. Thank you. Also, thank you to my friends. My friends are amazing, and look what my friends got me. That thing is huge. Can you just feel the love? Thank you, friends. You're the best.